Hello, students. Today we're going to start with a new topic in computer, that is formatting in MS Word. Now, formatting means what? Formatting means changing the look of your text. That means whatever you're typing. So, we are going to change the look of it. That means we can change the color of your text, you can change the style of your text, you can change the size of your text. All of these things come under formatting your text. So, your MS Word provides you that option. All right. So one by one, I will be demonstrating you that how are you going to change your text. So let us move further with it. Okay. So now here in my Word document, I have written a paragraph. Okay. So the first topic here we are going to look after is to change the font style. So font style is means what? Font style refers to your attributes like bold, italic, and underline. That means bold means what? It will make your words thicker. Italic means what? It will make your words in a slanting way. Then underline, it will underline your words. So now let us look at this topic. So this is our heading. Okay, Harry Potter is our heading. Now here I want to perform my bold, italics, and underline. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go to my home tab, and under my home tab, can you see there is B written? So this B is known as your bold. This is your bold button. So when you click on that, can you see my Harry Potter has become thick? Now, can you see this I button? So this is italic. So when I click, this is your italic button. So when I click italic, so my Harry Potter became a little slant. Again, under my home tab there, can you see U? So when I click on that, this is my underline button. So when I click on it, I got an underline. Okay. So whenever you want to perform these options, the very first thing that you're going to do is you're going to select your text and then perform these options. All right. Next is to change your font type. Now, font type is to change the style, the writing style of your text. So, for this, here I will go to home. So, can you see there is a part where it is written Arial? Okay, so I'll click on that. I'll click on this arrow down there. I click on that, and can you see I have different kinds of handwriting that is present here? Okay, so I will select any one amongst this. So y'all can select whichever you like, and I'll select here, like this looks good for me, so I'll select this. Can you see my writing has changed? Okay, now I want to make the size of my text a little bigger. So again, under my home tab, can you see there is numbers written here, 10.5. So I'll click there. I click on that down arrow and I will select the size, whichever size I want. I want it somewhere around 18. Okay. So the size of my heading has changed to 18 and it has become little more bigger. Similarly, I can change for this whole paragraph. What the only thing I have to do is I have to select this. Then I'll go here and I'll select whichever I want. I've selected this and then now I'll select the size. I'll change the font size. I'll change it to 12. Okay. I do not want it underlined or anything because only topic should be underlined and it should be bold and nicely written. So that is why I've only done for topic and my paragraph is as it is. I've only changed the font style, font type and size. Next is changing the text alignment. Text alignment means what? Now, every time when we write our heading is always in middle, right? So for this means what? We are changing the text alignment here. Now, what am I going to do? I want to make this Harry Potter somewhere in middle. So I'm going to select this Harry Potter here. I'll go to my home tab and under my home tab in my paragraph group, there is something known as alignment here. Can you see there's left align left, align center, align right. So these are my alignment tabs. Okay, so by default your text is always aligned left. Now if I want to do center, I'll simply click on the center. Okay, so my text is center. Now if I want it right, I can keep it on right hand side, so I'll just keep it in center here. Okay, in this manner you can change the alignment of your text. Next is to highlight. Now, when we kind of come across certain important points in our textbook, so what do? We take out a marker and we start highlighting that, right? So, similarly, you can do it here. You can just select. Now, suppose I am selecting this sentence. Okay, this series is distributed by Warner Brothers and consists of fantasy films. Okay, I've selected this. Now I want to highlight this. So what will I do? I'll go to home. Under my font group, I have something called as highlight, text highlight color. Okay, this is the button there. Now if you want to change, you can change the color also. Okay, you have various colors here. So I'll select the standard green color here and I'll click. So can you see my text is being highlighted? Okay, in this manner you can highlight your text. Next option is to give numbering or bullets. Now, numbering or bullets, what will you now? Suppose I am preparing a list. Okay, let me just prepare a list of fruits. Okay, so I'll do apple, then I'll do banana, then I'll do pear. Okay, these are the few fruits I've written here. Now I want to give numbering to my fruits. So what am I going to do? Under my home tab, first of all, I will select my text. Then under my home tab, under my paragraph group, I have something called as bullets. This is bullet. Then here I have numbering. So when I click on bullets, it gives me without numbering, it just gives me points. Okay. So you can change your bullets as well. Whichever bullet you want, you can take that. Then under numbering, it will give you numbers to your text. Okay. So if you wanted 1, 2, 3, 4, whichever format like this you want it in Roman numbers. If you want A, B, C, D, all of that can be done under your number formats. Okay. So in this manner, you can apply bullets or numbering to your list. Okay. Next is how will you use a font dialog box? Now, font dialog box, what are you going to do here is first thing you're going to select your text. Okay, let me just select my entire text here. I selected my text. I click on my home tab and I'll click on, can you see there is a small button here? So when I click on that, my font dialog box is launched. So everything I have it here. Okay, if I want to change my handwriting, can you see here below? It gives you a preview of that. Okay, if you want to make it bold, italic, however you want, if you want to make it both bold and italics, you can do that as well. So I'll just keep it italics here. If you want to change the size of your text, that also you can do. You want to change the font color, that means the color of your text, you can do that as well here. Okay, now you want to underline, no, I do not want to underline. So whatever you want to do, you can do here, and you click on OK. So can you see everything is being changed here? All right, in this manner, you can make use of your font dialog box. Now, there is something known as Format Painter. Now, Format Painter, what does it do? It selects any one of your formatting that has been applied. Now, this is a formatting that has been applied to your text. Okay. Now, the same formatting I wanted for this text as well. So, for this, we can make use of Format Painter. So here, what are we going to do is I am going to select my text. I'm going to select this particular text because I want to make it like this, right? So I'm going to select this text. Then under my home tab in my clipboard group, I have something. Can you see there's a paint option here? So that is a format painter button. So I'm going to click that. I'll click it. I've clicked it. Okay. Now I'll come here. I'll come to my place. Now I want Apple to be like my franchisee. So I'll click on Apple. Just one single click. So can you see the style of my apple is same as the franchisee that is written here. Okay. In this manner, you can make use of a format painter. Now, you can also apply borders to your document. How will you do that? I'm going to select my text here. After selecting my text, I will go to my home tab and under my paragraph group, I have something called as borders. Okay, now I'll click on this drop down arrow and I'll select what kind of borders do I want. Do I want only bottom border or top border or left border, right border, no borders, all border? So I'll say I want it out. I want an outside border. Okay, so this is how I can get an outside border and I can apply border to my text. Similarly, now here I'll just go to my paragraph. Okay. Now, after I've applied this, I'll go to again go to borders, and can you see there is a last option called as borders and shading? I'll click on that. And here I can have different styles of borders that I want. Okay, whichever border. Now I'll select this, and then uh, suppose I want shading. So I don't want it clear. I want it a little solid fill. Okay, not solid, not that much. Also, I'll say a little bit like 35%, and color I'll say a bit greenish, and I'll click on OK. So can you see the background, the color of my text has changed? Okay, so this way I can apply border, and here my borders have also changed. Okay, my border is in some other style. So this way I can apply border and shading to my text. Now next is to change your text case. That means if suppose you want your text to be in capital letter, in small letter, so all of that can be done here. So for this, what am I going to do is I am going to select my text. Every time, whatever you do, whatever changes you do, you're going to select your text. Okay. So after this, I'll go to home, and under my font group, I have something called as change case. So I click on this. Now I want everything in lowercase. Lowercase means what? Everything will be small. No matter whether it's a start of a sentence, no matter if it's a proper noun, everything will be small because you told it to be small. Again, if you want something else, so you can say what? Suppose everything you want it in capital letters, you can click on uppercase. Everything is in capital letter. If suppose you want it as a sentence case, that means the first word of the sentence should be capital. You can have it like that. Okay, click on sentence case. Why isn't you click on sentence case, and here you have your sentence case. All right, that means the capital every sentence starts with a capital letter. All right, in this manner you can change the text case. Okay, change the case of your text. That means you can make it capital, you can make it small, you can make it in a sentence type, or else you can also make it like one small, one big, toggle case kind of thing. That also you can do. That means the first letter will be capital, first letter of the sentence, sorry, the first letter of the sentence will be small, and rest everything will be capital. That way also you can do it here. All right. So children, with this we come to an end of our lesson, formatting in MS Word. I hope you'll have understood. If you have any doubts, please get back to me. Thank you. Have a great day.